Last time on Lawful Stupid, Oishin, he sits at this fountain. Think it's about time. I need to give you your magic back.
While that happens, I don't want Oishin to die alone.
You guys won't know it now, but I would like to give you a feat. It's going to be called God's Messenger. However, I do think this is the end.
Like you're going to die end?
Yes, that wave of magic, it means I cannot hold it.
Balfour the Loxodon is just like, he starts like welling up these big tears.
Don't know how much time I have, but well, let's not spend it crying. See if we can catch the sunrise together. I don't know.
I'll stay up with you.
Well, rest easy. Your watch ends here.
I know I'm passing the torch off to the three of you, so you guys will do great. Upon the hour, the world looks a little different. It's wild magic. I can't control what magic decides to do in that moment. The world will end if the new god isn't here to hold everything together, balance out whatever.
Yeah, we'll find her. Him. Them.
The prophecy foretold her as a daughter.
How will we know?
I have no idea.
If we think we've found her, we'll reunite the three items.
As Oishin goes through this next surge of wild magic, he looks exhausted, he looks tired. Then you guys talk and laugh. That's kind of the mood you've set. And it feels like the darkest and latest part of the night. And when you expect that hourly magic to come by and bring something wild, Oishin will kind of like look up and he gives you a smile, and it feels sudden. In the sense of the light overtakes the area. It feels almost blindingly so. His form starts to disappear as it starts to pillar up and then spread out and explode. Then dissipating out into the woods, out into the night, out into the sky, and away from you. Then the night is just quiet. Thank you, guys. You may now level up to 3.
Another day is here, and you're ready for it. What to wear? Check. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Check. Planning for what's next and how to save for it? That's where Bank of America can help. For your financial to-dos, Bank of America has experts ready to help get you closer to your goals. Get started at one of our local financial centers or 24/7 in our mobile banking app. Find a location near you at bankofamerica.com/talktous. What would you like the power to do? Mobile banking requires downloading the app and is only available for select devices. Message and data rates may apply. Bank of America NA, member FDIC.
This episode is brought to you by Experian. Are you paying for subscriptions you don't use, but can't find the time or energy to cancel them? Experian could cancel unwanted subscriptions for you, saving you an average of $270 per year. And plenty of time. Download the Experian app. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. Paid membership with connected payment account required.
The glade that you sit in is silent. It's quiet as fuck. You don't hear too many bugs or the whistling of the wind, the rustling of leaves, or anything of that nature. It is the three of you and me that stand or sit wherever you are.
And do we have the body? Is the body there, or did it go away? It went away like in a...
Oishin's body had disappeared into light and fireflies that had scattered to the winds.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do? Gonna go down for the night, talk about anything that's happened? Like, what's our plan?
I think, as soon as the grief had worn off on everybody and we were talking business, Axel would go, so that task is complete. What steps are next?
I think we have to find his replacement. the next god to take over in the world, to give it balance?
I kind of got the impression he wanted us to do that, yes.
It seems very important to him, and therefore, it's important to me. Yes, this is the next thing that I want to do, and I think that I would like to invite you two to come with me as well, if you will.
Gotta check on my kid. I gotta check on my boy. I gotta check on my boy.
Gotta see what the babysitter says. Is he okay? Is he doing good? Just checking in.
I want to say he gave us a name of the next god.
You know, I don't think he did. I think we have her
doesn't know
rough
who it is.
description and some cryptic prophecy.
I think it could be anyone.
I think,
Could be us. It could be one of... Let's put the three things together again right now and see if it's
we
us.
would know who his replacement was, and he said, "You'll know."
Basically.
So, we got to put the three magic items together, and if a piano doesn't fall on their head, they're the chosen one.
Then it's them.
Oh, yes, that's right. But did he tell us to go to the south? I'm just making this up.
Maybe. I don't remember the south being involved. But...
All right. Maybe I'm just mixing this up.
As a DM, I can remind you if you'd like.
Please remind us, DM.
It's been a while.
Huh?
Since I could
Go ahead.
remember what you said.
To the south, he gave you a name of somebody.
The south and the name. Why didn't you write it fucking down, Dwayne? Quit doing a happy dance.
Because I couldn't spell it.
Happy dance, bro. I couldn't spell it.
Who could probably tell you more to prophecies or things of the world if you were looking for that kind of thing.
Abon,
Yeah.
I, as Mac, would like to attempt to remember that fucking name that he told me.
Yeah. You can roll a history.
A recent history roll.
I'm gonna go back and listen. You can't make me fucking roll dice.
I'm going to roll dice.
I'll open up the match file while we're talking.
You know, again, I have a transcript of all these, but it's spelled weird, so...
And if it's spelled weird, Dwayne can't read it.
That's true. No, I don't remember. It's a 5.
No, it was easy. It happened a few hours ago.
You're remembering how to tie your fucking shoes, Dwayne. It's not...
I'm making you guys work for it. Plus, highly encouraged to take some notes.
I usually...
The name you're looking for is Ishel Shanta.
See?
And...
I think I actually wrote that name down.
I'm not going to blame you. That is just a noise.
Yes, and Balfour would remember it.
You lying sack of shit, Devin.
No, hold on. Let's see.
It's Shell Shanta.
Yeah.
Oh, I have that too. I spelled it Etalshonta. Etal Shanta.
I spelled is Shell Shanta.
We're close, but no cigars.
Chantel Shasta.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you
drink?
wanta Fanta.
Okay, Abon, how do we spell it? And you have to spell it because the listeners need to know.
You legally have to.
That would be I-T.
Oh, shoot. Dang it.
Done.
She got you. She zinged you. How do you spell the name of that character we're talking about, Abon?
Yeah. Give me a second to pull it up the notes.
Oh, I see.
You don't even fucking know. Okay.
Okay, DM busting our chops over here.
Yeah, but I'm allowed to.
This is coming from somebody who spelled Fendel with an H, okay?
I'll keep spelling the names however I feel like, whether or not I have my
All
own
my
characters
names
or
are
not.
normal.
Mm-hmm.
Rail. Just like a rail. R-A-I-L.
His last name
He
was
stood
Diff.
on the rail
All
while
right.
he
That's
kept the
weird.
boat
I
awake.
got you.
All right.
I-S-A-L'.
Well, say it all again. You added like numbers or something in there.
I-S-A-L
It's
apostrophe.
ISAL, dude. Like, it's not complex yet. It's gonna get there.
T-A.
T-A.
Yes, okay.
So it's I sell Shanta?
Now you're getting me all.
Just spell it phonetically.
Abon just fucked me up because that's how I spell my name condescendingly to people that I talk to on the phone. I go, Shane.
All right, so how do you pronounce it?
Shain. You can't be trusted with this.
It's a shame.
Is it Ishel Shanta?
Ishal Shanta.
Those sounded exactly the same to me.
Yeah,
No, Ishel.
I put a shortcut in the box seats chat.
Can we do it where we say the name one time correctly and then Ginge cuts our voice in with
I'm just
that
gonna
name?
fuck it up.
No, I want the world to know that it's not just me
Yeah.
that makes names hard.
I've got in my head what it sounds like and what it looks like,
Shanta.
and I doubt it'll be the same in an hour from now.
Ishel Shanta, that's easy.
When I'm
Got it.
going, Shelly shoestrings. You know Shelly shoestrings?
Down by
She
the
sells
seashore.
seashells down by the seashore. Shelly shoestrings.
Anyway, Balfour would know that it is a what's the goddamn language?
Is it one that I know? I can just tell you what that is.
Yes, Sylvan.
Sylvan, okay.
Basically, Sylvan roughly translating to like first tree.
Are we gonna go tree chopping?
They always do.
I mean, here's what I know: is they put themselves back together. All right. So we have to find Ishal Shanta.
Ishel Shanta.
I said that's what I said.
Say it again.
It's not complex, everyone. We need to go find a Shanta.
Ishel Shanta.
Ishal Shanta. That's what I said.
Ishel
If you
Shanta.
say the name again, it's not, she won't appear.
If you say it 3 times fast, I'm pretty sure she'll just show up.
No, that's
Ishel
you're
Shanta.
thinking of
Ishel
someone
Shanta.
else.
Ishel Shanta. What happens? Does she show up?
Okay.
Do they show up? Does it show up?
The
You're
world
thinking of
seems to be S's.
Hemoglobin Janet.
Of course.
That
right.
took a second for it to land with Devin, but once it did.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
But you guys stand here at midnight-ish. It's really, really dark up above you. It is a new moon.
Oh man, we're in his domain too, and he's gone. Didn't he raise the sun for us?
Mm-hmm. He lowered the sun for you.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Matt goes to sleep. He's had a weird day.
I guess I'll take watch. I'll take watch first with me.
Sure, you could take watch, and you can lay down. You don't?
Oh, do I get my dream catcher back? Did you give me that back?
Yeah,
You did
it
get
was
it. Yeah,
attached
okay.
to the bag.
Gotcha.
He's just on his way out. Sucker!
I'm taking this magic item with me into hell. Fuck you.
I know you're dying and all, but can I get my dream catcher back?
You go
Real quick.
to lay down. Is anybody else taking watches tonight, or is it just Balfour and me?
I mean, if he wakes me up for watch, I'm not gonna be like, fuck you, and roll back over, but like, I'm not scared of nothing in these woods.
Yeah, you guys. So Balfour takes watch, and you two lay down, and you're not tired. You're not sleepy. Balfour, you feel awake as you were in the morning.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're just hanging out, doing watch. You can perceive for me if you'd like.
You say perceive? Roll perception?
Yeah.
Right, let me do this. All right. Perception. First roll. Not great. Second roll. Not much better. That's a 9.
What do you get 2 rolls, Devin?
I get advantage for...
On sniff checks.
I mean, I would assume that like I'm always doing that in some way.
I would assume I always do the one where I get advantage.
if it's look, there's a green A on my D&D Beyond. I'm not gonna just be like,
because it's a situational advantage.
it's also dark. I'm gonna use my nose over the other senses I use.
I hear you. I'm just saying, like, just to make the assumption and roll 2 dice is just ballsy, is all I'm saying.
Hold on. Devin, you just argue with the DM.
Hey, Abon, whose opinion actually matters,
I agree.
could you weigh in on my behalf?
Maybe you should have done
preferably?
it before you did the thing. Just reached it out to the person that...
I've made my case. It's your turn to decide my fate.
Maybe I should just leave you waiting now, because it just sounds like a fun time.
It's a 9 or a 4. Either way, he didn't smell a whole lot.
So what is going to happen, right? Your first roll will be your sight, right?
Okay. Okay.
Your advantage roll will be your sniffing.
Thank you. That's just a good meet in the middle. You know what? I accept.
So if your first roll is the higher number,
she gave you advantage.
I mean, no. If anything ever depends on sniffing, right? Because sometimes I tell you about smells. Like, I don't know. There's flowers, right? If it gets real floral real quick, that's kind of weird, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, no, hold on. That's fine, Abon. I think you rolled just fine as a DM. I just wanted to put Devin in his place real quick. That's all.
I know exactly what you were doing.
Yeah.
And
So
I wasn't talking to you. I was
But you're talking about
Devin,
me.
headphones off.
Okay, let me know.
I was talking to the one whose opinion actually matters.
Headphones off.
So seeing wise, you don't get much. It's the same glade you're in. Every statue's still glowing softly. There's still like a rainbow look off the statue. You can't see really much into the forest all around you. It still has the weird weather. The sky is still dark. It's nothing weird.
Okay.
Sniff wise, I mean, still smells like flowers in the glade. The grass
miss
beneath.
him.
A little bit of that turnip smell. But it's still
I
fine.
love the fucking turnip smell. That's just Shane. That's just, I love that smell.
One thing you will notice, Balfour, while you kind of like watch over everything and the other two not sleep because they don't feel tired, is that your jewelry kind of sparkles.
What is it? What is?
No, let me finish. So your jewelry sparkles, Balfour.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And you kind of just have a feeling there's something might be in them.
Where are they at? Which ones?
It'll be like a golden topaz one, probably one on your ear.
Do I feel that? Because I don't know if I would see it, but is that something like I feel? Or is it night so it's glowing larger? And
I think there's just kind of like a little twinkle that catches the eye out the corner.
Okay. I'm going to, like, brows furrowed. I'll reach over and kind of feel for that one till I can kind of see where my hand has darkened it a little bit and try to concentrate on it.
Headphones off, other two. You concentrate on this memory, this story. It feels a little different than how you remember, but it tells an ancient story of what you believe to be a second son. Now, the world, as you've grown up with, it has not had a second son, but you do know the tale of Soli Karen, a son that watches, usually in the west, guards over the land, makes sure that there's always light provided for everyone. And this story kind of sits in your heart a little heavier, as it kind of sparkles in thought.
Let me ask this, Abon. Mm-hmm. Is this one that, because a lot of them have not unlocked for me, right? These are passed down, and over time they do. Is this a new one? Is this a new one for me?
It's new in the sense of, like, you've heard whispers of this tale among your people. I think it's clan, right?
Yeah, whatever.
And they always mention a story about a second son, like kind of like a hopeful, like there's always something brighter on the other side, but yeah, that's never really quite real. This one makes it feel like, I think there's more to that story.
Okay.
But that's all. Any other questions?
As far as No, I think that's good. And you can just tell me if I'm wrong later once the boys put their headphones back on.
Okay. Dwayne's texting.
You can't see me, but I'm back.
Ah, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh yeah, so you guys are just resting and Balfour messing with his necklace. Or not necklace, earring.
Bling blang.
Now, Abon, you were talking about a decision you made for my character a little earlier ago.
Yeah.
I've felt tired since my 105th birthday. Are you telling me that I'm not tired right now? Because if so, I'm going canoeing.
Canoeing?
It's one of my hobbies that I haven't been able to do since I've felt so old and tired lately.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, you feel old and tired like your creaky bones, but it doesn't feel like nap time, old man.
See, I don't think you're understanding how old I am. I'm at that age where every time is nap time.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like nap time.
Okay, I'm going canoeing.
But good luck finding a creek.
No! There was time now! There was finally time now! Twilight Zone, look it up. Dwayne with your squinty eyes.
I know what happens. The glasses break. Don't even.
What are you squinting at, Squinty?
Cut deeper if you want to lose me.
But is this how the night looks?
Yeah, and I think so. I think maybe what's me doing? Is anybody doing something for me tonight?
I mean, if you need me to do something for you.
Just love me. Just I just need to know you're there.
Me's just kind of hanging on your shoulder, just kind of like looking out of the world. She seems thoughtful, a little confused about not sure what to say.
Oh, I got it. Hey, me. I'm looking up at the stars. They got to be shining. Is there like through the canopy that is the forest here? Are we able to see the stars?
Yeah, you have a bit of a clearing above you guys.
If you could do anything, what would you do?
I think I would like to have a giant plate of spaghetti and eat it.
I love spaghetti. But I mean, with your life. I mean, after the revolution, you and all your fairy friends will be free to do whatever. What do you think you'll do?
I said a giant plate of spaghetti. That's what I want to do with my life.
Well,
a monster made of peanuts. That's what I want.
I don't know. That is so very big. And I'm so very small. Usually I get told what to do. I don't... Thinking that far, that's really dangerous thoughts. So, if I keep it simple, then it's okay.
You know what I want to do? And he's whispering now.
Oh.
Even though there's no one around but his friends.
What?
I want to bring back the old gods. I think that they're still out there. Somewhere. Dormant. I think, yeah, sure they're dead. We haven't heard from them in years, but there's just so many stories. So many accounts, so many tales I have. And he like rubs his nose and kind of all the jewelry that's on his nose and his ears. Maybe they just go by a different name. Maybe what we're searching for is one of the gods that we're going to bring back, and we get to be a part of that. I'm really excited.
That is very hopeful. And I shall hope with you. I mean, there was the big one right there. And she'll look over to wherever Oishin was sitting before.
I hope he's resting now. And I promise to find you the biggest plate of spaghetti at the next town we come to.
That would be a lot of fun. She'll kind of grin.
Axel is set straight up from where he was sleeping, and he's written down the words, "No one is too small to have a future." And I'm designing propaganda. I'm making posters.
You go. You live your life in the night doing various things. Some point during the middle of it, time feels a little weird. You'll hear the flaps of a bird after like crossing the threshold of the trees, and it's a little owl friend who comes over and lands in the proper nest of hair on top of Axel's head.
Return to me, my beautiful bird.
Ooh.
You, Titania, I'm very happy to see you.
Ooh, ooh.
I only have eyes for you, Titania.
How many times do I have to explain this to you, Titania? You!
She will offer a leg.
Oh, yes, male. Thank you.
You'll see a little
We just got a letter.
orange
We just got a letter.
leaf,
I wonder about it.
kind of wrapped around her leg with some little twine. Kind of maple leaf vine vibes. Other two headphones off.
Oh, okay.
It's a letter.
Turnabout's fair play, motherfucker.
Letters are private matters unless you plan to share it with them. In a fancy script. Part of me needs to make sure this is a language you know. Because wouldn't it suck if it wasn't?
I mean, your boy's got comprehend languages as a ritual. I'll be all right.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a letter you can recognize.
Yeah, I crisscross applesauce for 10 minutes. And I cast comprehend languages so that I can read the letter from my tree woman.
So the rough translation you'll receive will be, I've sat with my friends and thought a while. Your request has surely made my heart smile. Asking to favor you was a sweet surprise, for seldom I meet one with rhyming replies. I cannot leave the emerald forest or my tree. I guard the glade of eternal dreams from the unworthy. Are you certain you wish to start something new? For I find you intriguing, but to towns I cannot go through. Alas, young man, your name I do not know. I forgot to ask, so please tell me if you are to be my beau. Why don't we start with a friendly light? I hope you do not mind if we could write.
And Axel will take the letter and kind of read it a few times over, and really just kind of enjoy it for a minute before tucking it away. And I'll start working on my reply for the next time we pass a post office, because I will not be bombarded from my dear Titania again.
Any other plans for the night? You guys that could see Axel read, but that's about it.
That's about, people have come from miles around to watch me read.
I mean, Balfour's taking watch. You could probably glance over and see that you're reading.
It with gusto. I do all the voices.
Yeah, so, hey guys, tell me what's up with your level ups as the sun starts to rise.
Anyone else go first?
Yeah, you'll see Axel up bright and squirrely, chatting excitedly with both Titania as well as his book. He's talking to Puck, which you'll notice kind of flaps around a little bit. Kind of seems like it's come to life. Old Puckington, grown some pages back from when I was doing dirty street magic without my arcane focus. I just tearing pages out for fire and whatnot. I'm doing some ritual spells in the morning. I decided that Puck shouldn't be stuck in the book. They've been cooped up a little bit too long. So I'm casting Unseen Servant, and I'm giving Puck some legs, some invisible legs to waddle around me 60 feet in a circle.
Sounds good.
Hey everybody, your gruff but lovable dungeon Uncle Shainsaw here. I'd like to interrupt the show for just a minute to talk to you about my new book. The Night Team is an urban fantasy novel about a small team of soldiers who are trained to fight against the things that go bump in the night. It's a story about honor, found family, and what makes a man and a monster. It's got action, it's got mystery, it's got magic. It features a cast of characters you'll love with distinct voices who form their own four-man party. An alchemist, a paladin, a ranger, and a scholar, each one trained by a specialized corps inspired by RPG classes but with a contemporary military flair. It takes inspiration from my own life and experiences as a 17-year-old kid in the U.S. Army. It's my debut novel, and I really can't wait to share it with you. So if you're looking for a book that blends the magical with the mundane and is sure to keep you craving one more page, consider picking up my new book, The Night Team. Available on Amazon.com, digital or in paperback, or for free on Kindle Unlimited. Link in the description. Thanks for listening, and back to the show.
Mac is whole again. You see on his shoulder his Silverhawk companion Sora has returned. That is the majority. I mean, I've got other stuff, but spoilers.
You know there's only one thing to do, right?
Make a secret bird handshake.
Close. That's the second thing we do. The first thing we do, bird race. For pinks.
Oh.
For pinks.
For pinks?
I'm just kidding. We'll just do it for honor.
We could do that. I'm not sure whose bird is faster.
I am. Tanya will smoke you, fool.
Oh, I see. I was going to say, the birds aren't supposed to be. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Sora, kick some ass.
Abon, tell us a one dice roll bird race rule.
An owl and a hawk both can move like 60 feet fly, right?
Well, my hawk can move 60 feet.
Well, my owl can move 60 feet.
Yeah. So I just roll me their dex.
Like a dex save or like a dex check?
Just
dex
roll
check.
a d20 and add their dex.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, whatever. This is pretty good, so I ain't worried about it.
18.
That's a pretty strong roll, so hold on.
16 plus 2.
Go, Sora, go. Fuck! 16.
Looks like Titania wins by a full tail feather.
And that's how Papa gets the morning paper!
You don't need those eyes, do you?
Mine?
Yeah, it's yours.
Not really. I have Titania's again.
Oh, okay, great. Sora, guys, an idea.
I think Balfour is doing early morning prayers, and if she'll come along, I think Me's coming along with me.
Yeah.
And I think I'm working on my mountain stances as well, and I want to also like feeling good. I feel like the energy for my jewelry's like unlocked again. Like I can get into some of the memories again. And I also create an unseen servant and use like one of the toothpicks that have been carved out and let me kind of like sword fight with that, like for practice.
Sounds good. She'll practice that while you do your stances. As a note, you guys have not felt tired. You do get benefits of your long rest. You just chilled. Haven't done anything.
All right.
But yeah, you haven't really like slept in quotation marks. Like it doesn't feel like it, you know? Maybe insomnia, who knows? But you don't feel tired.
I was just saying Mac isn't really messed up by this. Because like he's always in the catacombs, so day-night cycles are weird for him anyways.
If we can't go to sleep tomorrow, I'll do a spell. I cast Ambien.
What does that do?
I cast Flory.
Ambien is a sleep medication.
Goodness.
I cast Slonex.
Flories are what rupees should be called because they put you on the floor.
Mom
So
put
as
me on the roof.
The fuck?
As the sun rises, it comes up in the east, but the world kind of feels weird in the sense that it feels eerie. There's an uneasiness as there's light also coming from the west.
Do you guys ever think, he might have been holding a couple things together?
I had an unlocking last night from one of the memories from the past, and I'd forgotten about it till this morning when an obvious sign has made remember.
I'm sorry, you had a what?
An unlocking. These old memories of
You say that
family.
like I know what that is.
I'm sorry,
Do you remember the thing, or you magically remember the thing?
I narratively remembered a thing. It doesn't really do much for me. These pieces of jewelry have the stored memories of my clan, my tribe.
That's
from years
cool.
and years, and they're not all unlocked, but sometimes they do. And I feel like this one, and he grabs it's green, right? You said it was like a green topaz. This one unlocked yesterday.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Now I get it. It's not your memory.
That's actually dope as hell.
Yeah, it's not your memory, it's an ancestor's memory.
It's like elephants never forget for forever.
Yes. Forever.
That's how they do it, okay. That's why they all have jewelry anyways.
And so do we see that sun in the west?
There's a light coming from the west.
A light? Which should not be right. It's like as the lights crisscross, right?
Yeah, like it
It
has
never
like
crosses
weird...
streams, yeah.
Yeah.
They're beams in this case. I'm pushing my glasses up right now. I know my camera's off.
Yeah, there's one from the west and there's one from the east, and I feel like the world is eerily lit in the sense of like light coming from two directions when it never has. That's got to give you a weird feeling, but you know.
Double sunburn.
Looks weird.
No shadows.
So, what, this memory?
Yes, there's a story of a character named Soli Karen. It was known as the Sun in the West, and I don't know if it means literally someone's child, like a son, or in this case, the actual sun.
Mac looks at the
In the
giant
west.
orb of fire rising in the west.
Could be someone's boy.
The story seemed to make this character out to be a savior type, a good and wholesome character whose job was to defend and guard over the land to the west. And this story's passed down for generations, it seems like 5 to at least 7 generations. The story seems to be saying things like, look on the bright side, or be thankful, or things could be worse. And that is always the message behind solely Karen.
Can I make a like a history check or something? Some sort of lore check so I know if I've heard of this?
You can roll a history.
Boop-a-doop-boop. That's a 21.
You go through the memories of various readings you've done across the years, papers or stories, pamphlets you picked up, things of the nature, and there's one little like paragraph that comes to mind from like an old children's tale book, like one of the ones that are beat up, kind of like you picked it up on a whim from like a flea market vibe, and it basically tells you of the watching sun, a little cute rhyme, natured, but seemed like more of a story, fable, something to learn from. Whether or not a second sun actually existed, that, well, who knows? It was a story.
Got it.
It feels so. It's strange, right? It's in the sky. Obviously, none of us have seen this second sun. It's not ever existed in our lifetimes.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like our friend was keeping that other sun at bay.
Or perhaps this sun is here to herald the coming of a new god.
Oh, to shine the light on the new god to come, looking on the bright side.
We can't really know. It's beyond the kin of mortals, as they say.
As the sun in the east keeps rising, the one in the west seems to take pause. And doesn't seem to rise any higher.
They're doing a sun race.
Can you do a dice roll to see which sun wins? Okay.
What do you guys plan to do?
Walk south.
Yeah, we're gonna head south.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Sounds good.
Looking for Ishel
You're
Shanta.
literally looking for God.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a sign. Excellent. New god,
This way.
50 miles next right. Good point. Thanks, Shane.
Yeah, anytime. You should also lift with your legs and drink water. But
Oh fuck.
Could you guys roll me your perceptions as you walk? I
Would
assume
love to.
you guys are keeping an eye out for things as you wander through the forest.
I'm gonna use bird eyes, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sure, I'll roll your perception check.
I guess I'll just be doing a regular old eyes perception check. Is that right?
Yep.
So just one roll, or do you want me to roll
Mac has a 27.
One roll. I don't think your sniffer needs to sniff. I'll let
Okay.
you know when sniffers need to sniff.
That's a 22.
14.
Well, with a 14, 22, and a 27,
Hot dog.
yeah, you guys start your journey, and it isn't very long until up ahead of you, you see like a little frog person come plopping on up.
Oh.
Axel, you see him, but the other two, you'll hear him much sooner before that. A little plop, 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 and the little clink, clank of a metal thing. Heading towards your direction.
How big is this frog? You said frog person?
Yeah, a frog person looking thing.
Are they hopping like on all four type thing, like a frog?
No, imagine like a plop, like big feet plop.
Okay.
Yeah. Like against leaves through the between summer and fall-ish areas. And he's about, I think, 3-4 feet tall.
Okay. Hello, grung person. I don't know what you call them. I thought they called grungs or something, but...
Sorry, give me a second. His little name is not where I thought it was.
It's Ribbit. His name is Ribbit.
What's your favorite drink? Ribbit.
Ribbit.
This little frog guy, you're not entirely sure what he is, but maybe grung, but could be some other race of frog. You see him like do one blink and then the other blink, holding kind of like a little broom on one hand and like a little bucket pail on his hip. He looks at you guys kind of like wide-eyed.
Hello, stranger.
Morning.
Is it twice the morning? You see two suns, right? That's not just us.
You see him kind of look out in two different directions. There are two lights, yes.
All right. I just thought.
I gave him the hiker nod and kept moving. This guy's got nothing for us.
What's your trail name?
What's your trail? We all get cool names out on the trail.
We're anyone we want to be here. Oh, are you a trail angel? Bringing us more gifts?
They call me Eagle Thunderfort on the trail.
Don't know. Much. He gestures to himself, Boblik. Boblik, go. And he like points back to behind you.
Boblik.
Babble Bob.
You're Boblik or going to Boblik?
Gestures to self, Boblik.
Boblik.
And points to himself, Boblik. And points back behind you. Go. Boblik, go.
Oh, I'll move out of the way.
Boblik.
He looks.
What is it that you're doing with a broom and a bucket in the middle of this enchanted woods?
He lift bucket. Clean.
Yes. Mac looks around. Like, everywhere?
No, big people. Rock.
Oh, yeah. Matt continues to walk on. Have a nice day. He catches up with
Wait, no.
with Axel.
Dude. Okay, never mind. I'm already in the front. I didn't see it. I know you're going to leave this man to his... I know you're going to realize this guy was like a poor, indentured cleaning man whose employer is now dead. He's definitely not getting paid. You think he's getting vacation time, Dwayne?
Listen, Matt
gonna honor that.
does not want to be involved with when this guy figures out that these statues don't need to be cleaned anymore.
Or do they? I don't know. Maybe he likes it.
The god he's dead, man. Mac is like,
yeah, your fucking sister's dead. And she still got a rock where we fucking put her corpse. Like, he's a gravekeeper.
Then figure it out. Mac isn't doing it.
I'm already gone. Don't look at me. I'm just talking.
I'm gonna take a knee and get down on his level. Hey, bud. Hey,
bud. You seem okay?
Look at me. Look at me.
Me waves hello.
Dang it. I've been so good up to this point. So attentive to that.
Look at Balfour.
Now look at Balfour, the Loxodon
paladin. Look at
A
that.
kid who was naughty the day before Christmas.
We're on the way. to, how do I say this? Replace your boss. He's gone to a better place. And so I think it's okay if you take a few months off of cleaning statues.
I'll blink one eye, then blink the other eye. Gesture to self. Boblik, go clean.
Yeah, you know what, bud? I think we all have to just stay busy and hope for the best. And you know what? Your statues will be dried doubly fast.
He'll
the new
give
sun
you a
shines
nod.
upon us. The best is yet to come.
Another nod. Slow nod. Okay, goodbye. He starts
Goodbye, Boblik.
wandering.
We all grieve in our own ways. When my papa died, my mama could not stop baking pies for a week.
Someone roll me your luck die for the day as well.
Ooh, not it.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll be
Wait,
the
say it
lucky
again?
boy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I say day for the time of travel.
I've rolled a 61.
Man, we are all about in the middle.
Yeah. That's cool.
I've been aiming this entire time to roll 69, and that's why I keep coming so close, and yet so far, I don't know what you guys are doing.
The same thing I do when I roll every time, which is hope for the best.
That's actually the most reasonable thing you could do when rolling dice.
And it never turns out. So maybe I should hope for the worst.
You're
All right,
welcome.
thank you for your roll. I'll keep your perceptions in mind. You guys travel south. You walk through the forest, crunching on leaves, not minding your past visitor. And the day seems to go on with travel, right? Move your branches out of the way, kind of step between summer and the fall areas of trees. One side feels a little cooler than the other. It's kind of weird, but it's whatever. The sun keeps to rising in your east, while the one in the west doesn't seem to move at all from where it last paused. And Mac, you'll hear it. Kind of somewhere off in the distance, there seems to be music playing. You'll hear flutes just drifting off merrily in the breeze.
Can I discern a relative direction?
In your south direction.
You guys hear that? I hear music.
Now that you mention it.
Faintly.
Do I recognize the style of music?
It just seems a happy pan flute.
Okay. Well, that means there's some regions that have styles of music. Just checking.
It's ogre ska.
Yeah, exactly. I guess I keep walking towards the music.
Yes, would you like me to send Titania to investigate? Oh, perhaps you're a bird. You're a slow bird.
No, send Titania. I cannot. You do that weird thing where you get inside Titania's head. Sora and I have boundaries, so we don't do that.
Okay. It's probably because Titania's not really she's not really a bird. Don't tell her.
I cover Sora's. Neither is Sora.
Oh, no. All right, you fly, Titania.
And
Gotta
that
find
is where
that
we'll
sing.
end the episode.
A lot of juicy bits in there.
Yeah, thanks for playing
Love a
with me,
juicy
guys.
bit.
Hey Shainsaw, who we saving?
Yeah, we're going to be sending a juicy little bit of our money over to the folks at Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue. They are probably the most worthwhile charity that we have ever supported. They.
It's a toss up.
You need to stop. You need to stop.
Devin, you're not supposed to milk donkeys. I don't know what that hand gesture was
They
about.
have
That just
teats,
sent me somewhere
I
else,
think.
dude.
I think they have teats.
Anyway, so the donkeys need a place to live and be understood and be cared for like the beautiful, kind, gentle animals that they are. We hope that you will join us in supporting them, if not for my sake, if not for their sake. Sugar and spice,
For my
baby.
sake.
For sugar and spice. You owe it to them. So we'll be rolling now, and we expect that you'll be joining us. $14. I think Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue, that's $14.
That's good.
Excellent. Good times.
Speaking of expect, I expecto patronum would love for you to become a Patreon of ours. It's a good segue. And if you want to do that, go check out all of the tiers that we have. Something as low as $1 in there to get all the content maybe a little earlier than all the other people that are poor like me who just happen to be a member of the podcast. I don't have to pay for anything. Or you can jump up to that $40 and $50 tier where you can be in the episode as we record it live. If you want to check that out, go to Patreon. Hold on. My kids. Atlas, Anderson, what are you doing?
I can't
They
imagine
want-
what's
they want
happening on the
subscribe
other
to
side of that
Patreon.
screen. Anderson's on top of Atlas' shoulders, just whirling her fists.
Multiple times.
Go.
Devin stopped to be like, what the fuck? And then he's trying to continue and then say, what the fuck? And then
Hold on a second. Let me take another
I'm
take.
trying to
Hey,
be
if you paid
professional.
the $40, $50, listen, I got you. If you paid the $40, $50 tier, you could have seen Devin's confusion as his two children build the fusion monster that is Devin's children and is ready to fight. That's patreon.lawfulstupid.org.
Lawfulstupid.org.
Yeah. See, this is why he's a professional.
Also, come and join our Discord.
We'll be waiting for you.
Very nice. All right. Hope, stars, and wishes.
Me first. Stars.
Yes.
Shane. Bird race. That was cool.
We've got two birds here, right? We know what we got to do.
Stars. Abon.
Sick
Favorite
of that
NPC
Nope.
I've ever dealt with. Public.
Public.
Yes. I love him. I hope that he is your I don't know what the other boys' campaigns,
So
but your
cool.
Breeze, yeah. Your
That's
Sindel.
so cool.
So cool.
My
Your
wish.
Eddie and
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, I want to hear. I want to hear the rest of your
No,
thought.
it's fine. You go ahead. I hope you go. I wish you would go.
Yeah, my wish is also for Boblik. I hope, I wish that he find happiness. That he, find self-fulfillment. He's probably happier than all of us, honestly. He knows what he's about. And I respect that.
Excellent. I enjoy that you guys like my various weird NPCs that I think maybe they're going to be here for one time, and then they're just like, I like this one. Like, okay.
I got Boblik's address, so I'll be writing him lots of letters. You don't know, he might be really eloquent with the quill.
He might. We don't know.
It's just a letter that says Boblik clean. And then that's it. You're like,
My dear
"Oh,
compatriot,
thanks."
it's been too many moons since I last saw your face. It is I,
Boblik clean.
So my star is we are getting that table tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
The wormwood one we were talking about. So I don't know when it's coming in, but it just says it arrives tomorrow. So I'm going to be building a table. And I've done so much research on how to build like a window seat, like with 2x4s and everything of that nature. So about to have a lot of home projects in store.
Hey, you know who can help you with that? His name is Devin.
Ginger's dad does that too, right?
Yeah, Ginger's dad does that too.
Because I am Ginger's dad.
Yeah, well, I like Devin better.
I mean, if Devin
Ginge
wants to come
a lot.
over and hang out with us for like a
over in 15.
weekend, I'd be down.
He'll be there in 15 to 18
Devin,
hours.
come to my house and finish all the projects I've got going on too. Would you? while you're making this tour.
Hey, join Patreon,
Yeah,
and
while
if
you're
you
on the
join the
way
$50
down, we
tier,
gotta
I'll come
do
to your
the
house and
patio.
finish.
We got to do my patio, so you just let me know.
Concrete.
Oh, my
I'm
back.
just hired
Just no
Devin
matter what
for
I
a
do.
weekend. It's fine.
No matter how big or small the project
This
is.
is the real $100 a month Devin's
I would
cursed
take
tier.
care of the man for the weekend, whether or not it's
Yeah, I mean, I'll
feeding
feed
him in a
him.
bed and, I don't know,
Rub his
flip over
arms.
some
All
dollars
the
for
beer
the
and
plane.
pizza you can fit in you, but
It's not a lot. So they call me Half Beer Davenport.
but they call him whole pizza Devin. So
Say what you want about Devin Davenport. He likes pizza.
that's your campaign running for office.
As we always say,
We love
We love you.
we love you. Bye.
Bye. But not goodbye to pizza. Pizza will never leave you.
No, we'll get pizza for Devin as soon as possible.
Get pizza for me.
I'll eat anything on pizza.
Even pineapple?
Once. I eat anything once on a pizza. I'll try anything once on a pizza.